I agree with you. It takes balls to drop out like you did.
That's why you should.
I mean,
Steven, might I borrow you for a moment?
I'll see you later.
Thanks. I hope I'm not interrupting. What about your classes?
I'm not a student anymore, Jack.
Well, you're here and you're learning. Sure sounds like a student to me.
Maybe you want me gone.
Why would I want you gone, Stephen? I'm glad that you're here, whether you're paying or not. Now, you know, you're always carrying this notebook around. You obviously fancy yourself as an artist. Why don't you sit in some design classes?
No. Well, I like the idea of art, the beauty, but only in the right context. It's not as a career. I don't have the necessary talents.
So aren't you interested in electronics? What about engineering? There's a growing market for qualified technicians. What about that?
I don't want to spend my parents' money to get a degree and become something as forgettable as an electrician.
Excuse me, what? A degree is a waste of time now, so?
Well, for some. For others, it offers validation, job security.
Stephen.
I'll see you around.
Stephen. To be continued.
Please take this country, come take me home again. Peace train sounding louder.
What are you working on?
Nothing, really. It's homework for calligraphy class.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, the teacher's this monk or something.
A monk?
Yeah, Robert Palladino. He's totally inspiring. My name's Julie.
Peace train, hey, yes, it's the peace train.
You leave?
Yeah, I have to go.
You want to hit?
Yes. Yes, I do. Can I take a couple?
Sure.
For my friends. Well, my friend. My girlfriend.
So beautiful. Like a window to the world.
what do you think it's like in space?
It's beyond understanding.
Yeah.
Who has a baby and then just throws it away like it's nothing?
Talking about your birth parents?
Oh, no. That's bad. It's making me really sad.
Sorry that my life is ruining your high.
It's okay.
I miss you when you're not around.
I love you, Steve.
I love you.
Space, the endless black deep. What was it that guru used to tell us? There's no time to waste. Did you hear that? What? There he goes again.
Calligraphy is the artful and visual expression of communication. Take Gehrman, for example, a typeface specifically designed to make the very act of reading more natural.
Computers are inherently designed to make your lives easier. Theoretically, there is no limit to what computers can do.
It is not who you were at birth that matters, but what you do with the time you are given. The moment of your death is fixed. Life is but a journey to serenity, to its completion.
Be as simple as you can be. You'll be astonished to see how uncomplicated and happy your life can become. I don't even know what I'm gonna do when I go back home. What about you? What are you gonna do when you get back to the valley? Steve. Steve. You okay?
No. 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 No, it's still black and white. People want color.
I'm gonna have color.
So, let's do something better.
It can't do color.
Says who? Well, okay, you refuse to do anything that vaguely escapes your comfort zone.
You're not even my boss.
Well, I damn sure should be.
Hey, Jobs! What are you doing, Steve?
He's an idiot. You know, and half the people around here don't know how to design shit.
People are complaining about your behavior.
About
and,
what?
Yeah. And your odor. Are you showering like we discussed?
I'm wearing shoes. You asked me to wear shoes, and I've
It's
got
not
them
part
on.
of the deal, Steve. You gotta learn how to work well with other people.
I'm just trying to do it right,
I
Al.
know you are.
Then let me.
Listen, Steve. You're good. You're damn good. But you're an asshole.
Well, that.
Hey, let me finish. I want you here. I really do. Something's gotta change.
Give me my own project.
What?
Give me my own project. I'll do it on my own. And I'll make the best damn game that you have ever seen.
You're serious? Okay, Steve. I need someone to reprogram a troublesome game, but I'm on a tight deadline. So if you can deliver, we'll pay up to $5,000.
$5,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And as for your personal issues, I think we may have a solution. So many circuits.
Was. Hey, Steve. Thanks for saving my ass.
Of course. We're friends. That's what friends do.
I just can't work for other people. I guess I need my independence. If that makes any sense.
Uh-huh. That makes perfect sense.
I'm sorry for ruining your Friday night.
Are you kidding me? This is great. I'd do this for free, I really would. But just out of curiosity, how much are we getting paid?
$700.
Some big box there.
Shit. This is good. Really good.
I know.
4 days? You aren't kidding around. I'll have to show it to Nolan, but this is good.
Woz!
Hi.
Woz!
Hi. Yeah, I'm in the living room.
Hey, good news.
Huh. Let me guess, your bosses like the video game.
They loved it.
Ooh, $350. That's not bad.
Not bad. It's great. What are you working on?
I'm writing jokes for my dial-a-joke machine. I've got some really good, funny Polish jokes which work because I'm Polish. Hang on, tell me what you think of this one. Ready? What is long and hard that a Polish bride gets on her wedding night? A new last name.
That's hilarious.
It's pretty good, isn't it? What do you call a beautiful Polish girl? Lucky.
What's that?
Oh, that. Now that is gonna be cool. It's a computer terminal board I'm working on. Hooks up to the TV for the display.
Was it like a kit? What do you mean?
Well, the code is still buggy, but in theory, it'll display whatever you're working on, like,
Show me.
show you. Okay.
I don't care if HP didn't like it. It matters.
Yeah, it's got potential.
No, the Sex Pistols have potential. This is the wheel. It's the Industrial Revolution. No more decks, no more mainframes. That changes everything.
It's pretty cool, I guess. Hi, Charlene. Hello.
It's profound. How could you not tell me about this before?
No, I was just working on it for my own. It was a hobby.
Exactly. For your own. For you. It's what you wanted. It's what your gut and your instinct wanted. Your big evolved brain wanted something and it didn't exist, and so you just willed it into existence. What do you call the system?
The operating system.
The operating system. And
That's
it
what
just
I call
shows
it. Yeah, it's just a real-time display of current operations.
you can see what you're working on while you're working on it.
Okay.
Don't you
Steve,
get
look.
this? This is freedom. This is freedom to create and to do and to build and as artists, as individuals.
Look, you're overreacting. Even if you were developing this for freaks like us, and I doubt you are, nobody wants to buy a computer. Nobody.
How does somebody know what they want if they've never even seen it?
Huh?
We're going to homebrew.
No. Apps. I am not presenting anything at Homebrew. No.
Why do people drive so slow?
Get out! Move! I'm telling you right now, I've been Homebrew. I understand the caliber of people who speak there. I'm not one of those people.
I'm telling you, this thing is amazing. You're gonna be great, Woz.
Steve, could you do me a favor? Could you
don't
just
like
please
it, they're bozos.
slow down a little bit so that I feel like there's a chance we might actually get there alive?
I want to get there first so we can present first.
You know, if we're gonna do this thing, we need to come up with a name. Something,
Yeah, I know.
something catchy, something
I've been thinking about it.
electric.
This needs to be like, I don't know.
What about enterprise computers?
No, Star Trek names. I swear, I will drive this car right off this road. I will run the car right off the road.
Jesus, calm down. Seriously. Okay, nothing Trekkie, Jesus.
It just needs to be like something that people will relate to, you know? Like, it needs to be something that you see and you're just like, man, I just gotta have it. Apple.
Excuse me?
Apple.
Apple like the fruit?
The fruit of creation. Apple. It's simple but sophisticated. It comes before Atari in the phone book today.
That is so much better than phaser beam computers. That's naming it after a
Apple.
fruit.
Apple computer.
Well, what about Apple Records?
Apple Records.
The Beatles label,
What, they
Steve.
own the word Apple?
Why do you always hate the
Well,
Beatles?
I do not
Yes,
hate the
you
Beatles.
do.
I do not hate the Beatles. They're not Dylan, and you know that.
And that's a comparison
Well,
that you always make.
It's obvious.
And I don't think it's fair.
Apple, really? Apple? All right, listen, if we come up with something better, we'll change it. Let's just go with it and see if it sticks.
It will display up to 192 memory locations on the monitor simultaneously. Allow me to explain, because it's quite fascinating, actually. The logic board is rather complex, especially compared to some of the other boards here, including, of course, the Altair. And as you can see, it's much smaller and cheaper to manufacture and build, which by using dynamic RAM, we were able to shrink the size of the board substantially.
So it works with your television?
Yes. It will work on any television or video monitor. All you need is a radio frequency converter to display the images from your microprocessor to your said output device. And it'll run BASIC. It will also run BASIC, which I think could be a great. So, I guess that wraps it up. Thank you very much for your time. This was terrific. Good luck. Tough crowd.
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm Frank. Lux. And we're here with reduced instruction set computing CPU.
Excuse me. Name's Paul Terrell. Saw your presentation.
And?
And I'd like to talk business.
What can I do for you?
Well, I own a local computer parts store in Mountain View. The Byte Shop.
Computer parts?
Yeah, we sell transistors, boards, soldering equipment, monitors, you know, hobbyist type
Like
stuff.
Radio Shack?
No. Listen, why don't you stop by and talk to me sometime? There's my card. Give me a call.
Great.
It's nice meeting you.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. All right.
Who is that?
It's Paul Terrell.
Who?
So what kind of investment are we talking about here?
Jesus, Steve. I said I was interested, not buying.
I know, but you're also not the only interested party.
Oh, really? I'm not.
No, you're not.
That's interesting, because it sure seemed that way the other night at Homebrew.
You think that's the first stop that we made? We've been all over the valley.
Oh, well, then you already have a retailer.
I got offers. Look, Paul. My middle name's Paul. My dad's name's Paul. Bunch of Pauls. I think we're kindred spirits here. We're both businessmen that operate from our gut. And my gut tells me to give you this opportunity.
I'm thinking 400 per machine for 50 units, paid at the time of delivery.
400 for 100 units, a third up front.
We're not negotiating.
Yes, we are.
Okay. I'll pay 450 per machine. 450. On delivery, nothing up front. I know it's asking a lot, Steve, but it's a big payoff if you deliver.
When I deliver. 500 per unit, you got a deal.
All right. You got 90 days.
5 and 60. Daniel and I just didn't have room at our place.
No, I'm glad you asked. Yeah, we could move some things around, give it a good cleaning. I can move most of my tools to the shed. Maybe get you boys a fan when it gets hot.
Ooh.
What do you think?
It's great, yeah.
This is perfect.
Good, well, it'd be good to see you building something. Good. Hey, keep it neat.
Inside and out.
Thanks, Mr. J.
We got a shop.
Yes, we do.
How's it going?
Voila.
It's gotta be straighter. These have to be more symmetrical.
We have 60 days to complete 50 of these, and you're worried about the symmetry, Steve? Nobody cares about the look of the board.
I care.
Well, that's just great. But we were out of time the minute you made that stupid promise.
You're right. Need help? Boss.
Huh?
We got a problem.
Huh?
We gotta figure out what to do with all these employees. You know Bill.
Been too long, was?
How are you? Good to see you. How is
Oh,
it?
this is my friend Daniel Cocky.
Hey, I heard a lot about you. How you doing?
Cocky from India, of course. I've heard a lot about you too. Don't touch that.
It's Chris Espinosa, the kid down the street I was telling you about.
Nice to meet you, fella. This is gonna be so cool.
Great. I'm so glad that you're excited about this thing we're doing here. Can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Excuse me, just please stop and go over there. Just out of the way over there. We can't afford to pay 3 people right now.
We can't afford to pay ourselves unless we deliver. And don't worry about Chris. He's just a kid, so he just wants to help.
You're just a kid.
Cheese!
Thanks, Mom. So embarrassing. As promised.
Nice board. Where's the rest?
The rest. This is all.
I asked for 50 computers. That's keyboards, cases, monitors, and power included, not just boards.
Just boards. Excuse me, just boards. These are state of the art. The logic boards alone are. Nobody's making anything like this. They're what? How dare you? How dare you?
I think what my colleague is saying is that you're not seeing the possibilities here. That is indeed one unbelievably kick-ass computer.
Not to the consumer.
Well, then maybe your consumer should start to learn how to operate, how to even work that.
Listen,
don't you
boys, you sold me on a home computer. That's a keyboard and monitor. This is a board. Now, I'm sure this makes a very capable starter kit, but the everyday person, the kind of person that's not an engineer or in a computer club like you, they're not gonna know what the hell this is. The average Joe doesn't want to build their own computer. They just want to buy it. They want to take it out of the box, plug it in, and have it work. Steve, are you listening to me?
Yeah. These are your boards. And they will sell. I can promise you that. You saw our demo at Homebrew. You know what it's capable of with the right components, which, by the way, all of which, you sell. So demo it to the consumer and market the components separately. You show them your keyboards and your monitors. You'll move more inventory that way and you'll make a hell of a lot more cash. You got me.
All right, Steve. I'll try to sell them. But if I don't, I'm not making another order.
Okay, that's fine. But I think that you might be really interested in our second model.
What's the second model?
What are you talking about?
All in one.
Sometimes I think I'm going fast. Sometimes I think I'm going slow. And sometimes I think that I'm on top. Then I start falling, just can't stop. Here sail road passing by. Silver rays at my feet.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm Rod Holt. The technician. We talked on the phone.
Of course. Rod. Glad you could stop by. Welcome to Apple Computer.
All right. Show me this revolutionary piece of shit.
The Apple II. It's the first ever all-in-one personal home computer.
And you called me because?
We need a heat-efficient power supply. In the case.
That's impossible, but don't mind me. I'm just, an engineer. It's the wattage.
40 watts. And quiet.
The hell do you mean quiet?
I mean silent.
There's no such thing. These things run hot. They need fans in them. Those bitches ain't quiet.
That's exactly why we need you to redesign it.
Redesign what?
The power supply. From scratch. It can't have a fan. It can't overheat. And it needs to fit inside a box. This size.
Don't do that. Please don't do. Whatever you want.
My rate is $200 a day. And if I ever think things aren't working out, I walk. Are we clear?
We're clear. we're talking about the future. We're working in a market that doesn't even exist yet. What Intel has done for the microprocessor, we're gonna do for the home computer. How can you not know what I'm talking about? No, ma'am, but it runs on a TV monitor. Yes, like a television set, exactly. I don't think you understand it. It's not a TV, it's a personal computer. Okay, do you own a typewriter? Great. Okay, now, do you use it? Perfect. So imagine combining your typewriter with your television set. No, wait. Please, sir, don't hang up. Yes, we are small right now, but how do you know we're working out of our garage? Who told you that? Yes. Well, thank you for taking the time. Yes, sir. Apple computer. Apple? Yes, like the fruit. What's that? No. All I'm asking is that you come visit us. One meeting, and I promise you'll be on board. Around $50,000 would be my guess. Hello?
What do they say?
What the hell is the matter with people?
Take it the call went well.
I would say I hope you choke, but that burrito's gonna kill you either way.
Oh, come on, Steve. Cool your jets, man.
Excuse you?
Just, you're so stressed, you know? It's like, relax for a change.
Why? So I can be more like you two assholes?
Hey, I'm studying integrated circuit design here, man.
Are you?
We each do our part.
Really? Then why do I suddenly feel like your part is expendable? Out here smoking up like we're in India. Well, wake up, we're not! What happened to you? You used to be...
What? I used to be what?
Motivated.
I am motivated.
Really? Then show me. This is a business, Daniel. And I can't help you if you don't help yourself. I'm in there making 100 phone calls. Rod is slaving away. The kid always finds something to do, and God knows Woz pulls his weight.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of weight.
That kind of hurts my feelings.
Whoa.
Is this the right Apple computer?
Yeah, this is us.
Yeah. You expecting something else?
No. Well, yeah, maybe something a little less Manson family.
Startup.
Yeah. I'm Mike Markula.
Steve. Chops.
Steve, I heard a lot about you. You spoke to Don Valentine on the phone. He and I are old colleagues of sorts.
The VC from Atari.
Yeah, Valentine. He said you called him 150 times.
Jesus.
He practically begged me to come and look at your outfit here. Called in a personal favor.
Oh, well, Mark.
Mike.
Welcome to Apple Computer.
Thank you. Yeah, is this everything?
Yes.
No, we're in 6 stores in the greater area. We'll be launching the Apple II in about a month.
In a few months.
It's close.
Gentlemen, is there some place we can talk?
Here you are, fellas. For you.
Steve's a fruitarian. He will only eat fruit.
Okay, boys. I'll leave you to your business.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mrs. J.
You're the best.
So, where were we?
I'm sorry, don't take this the wrong way, but what's your angle?
What my colleague's trying to say is...
Where was your last employment?
Intel.
So how much are we talking about here?
What, the investment?
That's what you came here for,
Foreplay's not Steve's strong suit.
isn't it?
Yeah, well, I've been looking for something to really sink my teeth into. Look, Steve, I'm willing to take the risk. And this certainly qualifies, but risk disguises promise, and you've shown promise. I've seen it in your eye, and I know that look because I've had it myself. Tells me you're onto something big. Yeah, okay, to the point. I think we should start with around 90 grand, see where that takes us.
Okay, I'm sorry. Could you repeat that?
I'm sorry. $90,000 isn't gonna get it done.
Wait, Steve, 1 second.
I don't see anybody else coming in your garage with a checkbook.
Oh, no, 90 grand gets it done for us. I just don't think it gets it done for you. We'll do the $90,000 investment at a $300,000 valuation, but I also want you to kick in a $250,000 credit line with 10% interest to be paid back in full once we meet net revenue positive.
Okay. What I mean is okay. Yeah. Now, the first thing you need to do is incorporate so that you two as owners can protect your interests. And that is, of course, if you'll have me aboard.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mark. Hello.
Of course, Mike. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, put her there, Bill. Bill, right?
Fernandez.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Mike.
Yeah, Steve, here's to you, pal.
Are you even listening to me? I'm pregnant. Steve, you have to talk to me. This is your responsibility too.
Don't you dare blame this on me.
I'm not.
We both had our moments of
What? What the hell are you talking
You.
about?
when I was in India. You were with, you know.
Steve, are you crazy? You cannot put this all on me.
You can't do this to me right now. Not now.
Well, I'm sorry this isn't part of your plan.
I'm sorry you have a problem. But it's not happening to me.
But this is your...
No! Get out of my house.
What?
Now.
Hey, is everything okay out here?
Steve, he's kicking me out. He doesn't want anything to do with me.
Maybe it's for the best. You don't deserve to be treated the way he treats you.
I'm pregnant, Daniel.
What? You...
He says it's not his, but I would never. What did I do wrong?
You didn't do anything wrong. It's Steve. That's just him. He changed.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Steve Jobs. When I founded this company, I had one goal in mind, and that was to do what nobody else considered possible, to put the power and the beauty of the world's most advanced technology in the hands and homes of people just like you and me. And I can promise you that after today, you will never look at computers the same way again. So I am proud to introduce to you and the world the future of personal computing, the revolutionary Apple II.
As soon as you are able, woman, I am willing to make the break that we are on the brink of. My cup is on the table, my love is spilling, waiting here for you to take and drink of. But if you're tired of the same old story, oh, cut some pages, roll the changes, keep on rolling, keep on rolling. Keep on rolling, keep on rolling.
You've got to just start over. It has to be intuitive, precognitive. I mean, I wanted to know what you want to do before you even know you want to do it.
Wait, are we still talking about the command prompts?
Bill, we're talking about everything. The whole thing. Lisa. Guys, it's the future. I'm telling you right now. I mean, Lisa's gonna do for the next 10 years what the Apple II did for the last 3. I can tell you that right now. Do you know why people buy an Apple? Why do they buy an Apple, not the competitor? Because it's got bravado. It's social status. No, you know what? It's even more than that. It's social currency. We've raised the bar. And if we want to stay there, we got to risk everything. Great artists, Dylan, Picasso, Newton, they risk failure. And if we want to be great, we got to risk it too.
On the command bar?
On everything. And it starts with the little things.
There's over 20 different functions tied to every single variation of the command bar, which, by the way, takes weeks to program.
We're not doing anything that IBM's not already doing. And I would rather gamble on our vision than make a Me Too product. We got to make the small things just unforgettable. Let's just start with something simple. Lisa Wright, what happens if I click on one of these tabs?
You get a drop-down menu, and then there's preferences and page options.
Okay, exactly. Now, which tab do I click on to get different font styles? How many custom typefaces are there on Lisa Wright?
That's actually something that I wanted to talk to you about, Steve.
I've been asking for the fonts for months.
But everything we're talking about is conceptual, and I'm sorry, but typeface, it isn't exactly a pressing issue right now.
Everything is a pressing issue. If we want to make the vision for Lisa a reality, we got to put in the hours and make something great.
Yeah, but we have a hard date on this software, and I'm sorry, but adding pretty fonts is not going to change that. I mean, Bill?
If you don't share our enthusiasm and care for the vision of this company.
No. I'm not understanding.
Get out.
What?
Get your shit and get out. You're done.
What are you gonna fire me?
No! I already fired you! Why are you still here?
Steve, he was our best programmer in the division.
He's the best programmer that doesn't care about our vision.
Okay. Look, I know it's not my place to say it,
Then
but
shut the hell up, Bill!
So sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Jobs, but your attorney's here for your 8 o'clock.
All right. I want to see samples this afternoon. Somehow, we managed to design a word processor that doesn't have fonts. And it can't happen again. So fix it!
To 3 o'clock, and you're 10 blocks from the
Steve, hey.
Daniel.
Hey, do you have a second to talk?
I thought we rescheduled.
It'll only take a second.
That's what everyone says.
Steve.
Fine. I don't have a lunch, so meet me at Good Earth at noon.
Okay.
Cool. What are you working on these days?
Oh, Apple II Plus repairs mainly.
Right.
I need you to sign this. It legally preserves your visitation rights.
I don't want them. Lisa Brennan is not my child.
The courts disagree.
Christiana's a lunatic. It's impossible. At the very least, improbable.
You knew going into this, the paternity test could prove that you were the father.
There are 24 million people in California. That test has a 5% margin of error. That's 1.2 million people that could be the father of that child. And it's not me.
You don't need to convince me, but you do need to sign this. Miss Brennan is entitled to your child support, regardless of whether you sign it or not. Do you really want to give up the rights to see her child in the future?
I don't have time. Not now.
Stephen, as a father, I implore you to sign this. Regardless of whether you think Lisa is your daughter or not, there's no risk in signing. Only the regret if you don't.
Frederick Rodney Holt, he recently made an additional preferred purchase of 106,656 shares at 19 cents a share. All right, and to be clear, this new purchase, it does not affect Mr. Holt's entitlement to founder stock.
No, not at all. Steve.
No. Rod gets his tip.
Daniel Kotke, engineering technician, founding employee. Now, at our last meeting, I don't believe that we met a consensus as to Mr. Kotke's entitlement to founder stock.
Well, in all honesty, to be rewarding Daniel with the same amount of stock as Rod seems a bit unfair, doesn't it?
Yes. Daniel gets nothing.
Nothing? Don't you think you should think about what you're doing for a second?
I have thought about it. Daniel gets nothing.
Yes, sir. It's noted.
Why? Any low-grade technician could do his job. I've been feeding him for years. It's not personal.
Don't give me that bullshit, Steve. Of course it's personal.
He can barely do his job. If we give Daniel preferred stock, some engineer with 10 times his talent gets nothing, then what happens?
Then we just draw this line right here, right now. Okay, so what are you talking about, management or?
Management and engineers.
Yeah, this means...
I know what it means, Mike.
Thanks.
You know what, I don't...
Okay, then, shall we continue? We can assume that Bill Fernandez, Randy Wigington, and Chris Espinoza will not be receiving any options.
Drinking a beer, huh?
Tomorrow's a big day for you.
For us.
For us. Mike told me about what happened with Bill and Dan and Chris and Steve. Why'd you do it?
The company outgrew them. They're not management. They're not project leads. It's not my job to be nice to people. It's my job to make them better. They don't deserve it.
Then who the hell does?
Do you know how this company works? Do you want to know? I'd be happy to teach you if you want to know.
Do you know why I started this company with you? Why I left the safety of HP for this?